Hello and welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be taking a look at these, one of the coolest Nintendo collectibles that you can get your hands on at the moment. But what are they, and what secret do they hold that makes them a little bit more functional? Let's take them over to the desk and have a look. So let's take a look at these keychains then. You can see they're split into different console types. So we have the N64 here, we have the joystick for it, we then have the controller buttons for Super Nintendo, and then over here we have the C-stick and the buttons for the GameCube, and then again more buttons for the Super Nintendo, only this time we are looking at the American version rather than the European colored edition here. And these are really nice collectibles. I mean, if you want them just as they are, and basically just to be a keychain, they are really, really nice. And having that original feel of your N64, it's just going to be really nice in the hand. But where can you actually get these things and pick them up from? Well, unfortunately for anyone in the US, or in Europe, these are only available in Japan. So the Nintendo store in Tokyo has these, and I believe one of the airports in Japan has them as well. I think it's an airport just outside of Tokyo, and you can pick them up in little gacha machines from there for a relatively cheap price. But unfortunately, if you want them like I did, you're going to have to probably resort to going online and pay a bit of an inflated price on these. But I think it's really worth it just to have them as a cool little collectible. One of my favorite Nintendo home consoles of all time is the GameCube. I think it's the first console I actually bought with my own money, and I've had a real affinity and affection for the GameCube controller over the years. I think it's one of the best, if not the best, that Nintendo has ever released. I loved the A button in the middle here, and the way you could just slide your thumb either side to hit the B or X button, or obviously up top to hit the Y. So it's really nice just to get a collectible for one of your favorite controllers of all time. There are a couple of other controllers in this series as well. There's one for the NES, like an American style kind of NES, and there's one for the Famicom controller as well, so you can get them and pick them up as well. But I said at the start of the video that these actually hold a really cool secret, and the secret is that these are made with actual official Nintendo parts. So you can buy these keyrings for, I think it works out to a couple of dollars if you're in Japan, and you can actually take the parts from these and use them as replacements on your official Nintendo controllers. So these buttons will officially fit in your SNES pad, this stick will fit in your GameCube, and I've seen a video online of someone actually replacing their N64 stick with this one. And I just think that's really cool. Obviously Nintendo has a lot of these parts flying about the place because they've made their updated versions of these controllers for the Nintendo Switch kind of online set of controllers. But I wish they would make these available worldwide. They're such a fun little novelty and cool thing to have. And as I said, if you want official Nintendo controller parts, this is now one of the most accessible and fun ways to actually pick them up. They make a great little stocking filler for a gift for Christmas as well. If you have a Nintendo fan or someone that collects for a specific system, they may want to have these as part of their collection. The C-stick is so satisfying because it has that amazing clicking sound, and I remember just sitting playing with my GameCube controller in my hand, just kind of clicking it around like this a lot. So it's really fun to have this in the hand, in the pocket, and just use it like that for a little bit of a fidget toy. It's so ridiculous, but it's a really cool idea, and I think Nintendo's sitting on a lot of money, as they normally do with a lot of their items that they choose not to release in certain areas. These are really awesome, and I think they fly off the shelves. But if you do want to get them, either you're going to have to be taking a trip to Japan, or you're going to have to look online to pick these up. Let me know in the comments what you think about these. Are they a complete waste of money, or are they a fun little collectible? And do you think you would use them as a keychain or just keep them as a little collectible? I think I'm going to keep mine as a collectible to keep them good for now. but they would look awesome used as an actual keychain as well. But that's it for today's video, just a little short one on a Nintendo oddity that I managed to pick up. I'll be back again with more Nintendo and video game videos in general, and I'll see you guys in the next one.